Hi guys, it's Kayla, and today I am here for you with a list. And it is a list of all of the books, not even all of them, some of the books that I have that I would like to read during this time where we are spending a lot more time at home and have a lot more time to be introspective and spend time with ourselves and reading, learning, all these wonderful things. So I have a stack here, and this isn't even all of them. I buy books like I have time to read. This is one of my bookshelves back here. This is my theater, self-help, fiction section, and nutrition is on there too. And then over here to my right, I have all of my metaphysical stuff and tarot decks. So I have two bookshelves in my room, and these are not all of the books I haven't read that are on these shelves. There are a lot. But these are the ones that I have right now decided are the most important for me to get through right now, and then I can pull others from each shelf if I have more time, because we don't know how much time we're gonna have in this kind of state of the world. So I'm just gonna go through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books right here, one of which I've already started, so it's promising. We're gonna go through and I'm just gonna kind of talk about these books and why I'm gonna read them and why I have them and where I got them. All of these you can get anywhere. But yeah, so the first book's kind of a cop-out because I have read it before a very long time ago. And I bought it again because when Disney Plus came out, one of the first things I watched was Avalon High. And it reminded me of how different the Disney Channel movie is from the Meg Cabot book. So I bought a new copy of it. It was like $4. I was like, yes, steal. Because my original copy is long gone. So I bought a new copy of it because this is one of my favorite books, and I loved the manga series that came from it. It was like the only one I would read. So I'm really excited to read this again and then watch the movie again and be like, wrong, that wasn't in the book, because that's just the kind of person I am. So yes, I'm gonna go back to some of my teen fiction roots that I love Meg Cabot. So I'm really excited to read this again. The only other fiction book in this pile, I know, wild, is another one that has a movie, 5 Feet Apart. I've never read the book. I bought it after I saw the movie and I just haven't had time to read it yet. So I'm excited to read it and then watch the movie again and cry. And I'm sure I'll sob the whole time I read the book because that's just the kind of person I am. So those are the only 2 fiction books right now. I do have like 5 or 6 more fiction books that I haven't read yet. But a big thing that I'm trying to focus on just in my life in general in 2020, but definitely now during this time of uncertainty and just fear is 2 things. Self-development, personal development, and growing not just my like content creation and my sense of self and all that, but just kind of like my knowledge of the world, and then also metaphysical practice. Those are the kind of books that I'm more interested in right now, so a lot of this pile is nonfiction. First on the list is this little book right here, written by this guy, Dave Hollis. This is Get Out of Your Own Way. This is his first book. The subtitle is A Skeptic's Guide to Growth and Fulfillment. If you guys don't know who Dave Hollis is, he is married to Rachel Hollis. He recently left a high-power career at Disney to go and be the CEO of his wife's company. They now run it together, the Hollis Company. And yeah, so they're just an incredible couple. I'm obsessed with them. I watch their morning show every weekday. I just love them. And this book is written in a very similar style to her books, Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing, in a format that the chapter starts off with a belief that he used to have, so a lie. And then he goes through how he learned how to break that lie in his head. I also have the audiobook of this, but I only tend to listen to audiobooks in the car, and since I'm not really going anywhere, I probably will actually read this, not listen to the audiobook. Then we've got a book I bought a long time ago and I just haven't had time to read. Oh, excuse me. And it is called Material Girl Mystical World, The Now Age Guide to a High Vibe Life. And this just feels like a book that really will relate to me, because I kind of struggle with being myself and the kind of human I've always been, and also my metaphysical practice and my beliefs. So I think this will be really interesting to read. It is by Ruby Warrington. The next book I've actually started listening to the audiobook. This has been the audiobook I've been listening to while I drive, but I also have a physical copy of the book, and that is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. I'm really excited to finish reading this. I need to go into the audiobook and figure out what chapter I'm on, or maybe I'll just start from the beginning because I don't think I'm that far into it. But I'm definitely excited to read this. I've had this for a long time, so I would like to actually have some time to read it. My next book is also by Gabrielle Bernstein, and I did start it during my trip to Boston. I read a couple chapters in the airport, and that one is Super Attractor. So, gonna read these guys. These next two books I just picked up at Target randomly. I was like, oh, these look good, and maybe they'll be good for me. The first one is called The Extremely Busy Woman's Guide to Self-Care, Do Less, Achieve More, and Live the Life You Want by Suzanne Falter. So self-care is something that's really important to me right now. As I'm filming this, I'm uploading an episode of 5 to Instagram TV right now about self-care. So I'm excited to get to read this because I am a busy woman and I need to care for myself. Ooh, there's like quizzes and like writing pages. Oh, I'm excited for this. This is gonna feel like it's gonna be some really good work. Yay. And the next one, I just really liked the title, and it also is like a self-care based book, and it's called Buy Yourself the Effing Lilies, and Other Rituals to Fix Your Life from Someone Who's Been There by Tara Schuster. And I'm actually really excited about this. I just saw this at Target, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna buy that. You know me, I like a good book with a swear word in the title. I can't say no. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I like things that help me take care of myself. Speaking of taking care of myself, my last book on this list is Tarot for Self-Care by Minerva Siegel. I'm really excited to read this. I picked this up at Barnes & Noble the other day when I made my last trip. And I've been needing to find some time for my tarot practice, and I thought that this might be a good guide to give me some input on what to do. It has like each card and what it could mean for your self-care needs when you draw it, and then some ideas on how to put that self-care into action based on the card you pull. So I'm really excited to read this and do some readings. Lots of reading going on. So those are the 9 books that I am starting with. Again, I have a lot of books back there on that bookshelf, as you can see, that I'll either reread or start reading for the first time. I love books. I wish I had more time to read. That's one of the only positives coming out of this time, is that I have time to read, and I'm so excited. So leave a comment below telling me what books that you have on your to read list right now, or if you want to go out and buy any of these, tell me which ones you're interested in. I'm excited to kind of see what everyone is reading and what they want to read. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that button. I post content at least twice a week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!